Hey guys, I wanted to hop on here and do a little interview with my friend Tiffany Nickroo. I'm actually gonna bring her on here. We're gonna talk about how she 2.5x'd her month two earnings in social retail. We both just started together, and we've been working together actually for a few years with our prior companies. So I just wanted her to come on here and share her story a little bit. And let me see, I think I got her on here. She's going to share her story, and she's a mom of 3 little ones. She's actually in the midst of moving again. So she's going to come on here. Oh, here she is. Okay. I think I got her. Okay. Let's see. Still new at doing. Oh, here we go. Do you see me?
I do.
And can you hear me?
I can. I don't know what is. Okay. Like, looking like a orange person. Okay, hey.
Hi, how are you? Congrats on your new place, by the way.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
So I was just telling everyone that I want to ask you all the questions on how you 2.5x'd your month two earnings. Like, we both just started together. We've been working together in our prior company. So if you're in any of our groups or you've been following me for a while, you guys know Tiffany. We've been working together for a really long time. I've actually been following her for a longer time. And then I realized that we were pretty much neighbors, like we lived so close to each other. And we were both, I think she had just had her baby, and then I was about to have my baby. So I was asking her all these mom questions, like, what stroller do you have? And then I realized, oh my gosh, we're doing the same workouts together. And then it was just like love at first sight friendship, like after that. So we've been working together for quite some time now. And now officially on the same team working together, which I'm so happy about. So you've been doing this a little bit longer, Tiffany, and I wanted you to kind of share, excuse me, your story on how you came across network marketing in general. What sparked your interest with this industry?
Well, good question. Good morning, everyone. My eyes were open to the opportunity of network marketing about 8, 9 years ago with a former company. And it was really the first time ever that I got the taste of what it's like to have a much bigger and different life, if that makes sense. I've always worked, a corporate job in the medical field, and I loved what I did for many years. But the first time I was exposed to the model of network marketing was the first time my eyes really opened up to the opportunity and possibility of something much bigger than what I was doing. And from that point forward, and drop a yes if you agree, like if you've ever seen or heard something that opened up your mind a little bit and expanded it, there's kind of no going back. It's like you're either going to sit and think on it for a while or take a stab at it. And so that was really my first exposure.
Yeah, it's like you're kind of like you're allowed to start dreaming bigger than you ever thought, I feel
Yeah.
like that's how it made me feel. Like I'm like, okay, I can do more than just my corporate job. Like I can actually dream big now, and it's a possibility for these things to happen in my life too.
Yeah.
So you've had experience with a couple of different companies, and when did you know it was time to start? I don't want to say start looking, but more like when did you know it was time to make a move? Because I feel like sometimes, like myself, I take a really long time to decide if I really want to change things up. I really like, change comes very hard for me, but then once I make the change, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I did it. And I feel like every time I kind of learn from that, and I know to recognize. So what were some of the things for you where you recognize, like, okay, it's time for me to make a change?
Yeah, I'm the same. I totally relate. And sometimes I feel like I'll put in 150% in what I'm doing because I really want to make it work, you know? So I was with my first company for about 6 years, and I saw great success, built a really nice, healthy income. But I found myself burnt out because the way with traditional network marketing is really the way to see some true income success is to be building a team of other people who also want to build a business, and you really rely heavily on that, and it began to crumble build, and while running a full-time job and a family that was growing, I was one baby in, almost two. I just began to get really burned out and really out of alignment with that company, and so I found myself with my next company, which was the last one where we met, and I loved it. I loved it. I had no intention on leaving, and the only thing is after about 2 years in, I had to start asking myself the question, like, I love what I'm doing, but return-wise, income for the amount of effort I was putting in, it wasn't there,
Yeah.
you know? So you can really love something, and that's great. But to ask yourself, what are my goals? Why am I doing this? Of course, I love to help people. And of course, I made huge impact in hundreds of women from a fitness and health standpoint. But from a financial impact on ourselves and for our family, it was not in alignment. And so I always say I wasn't looking for social retail. I wasn't looking to make a switch. It kind of found us by accident. But really, there's no accidents. Like, it all happened for a reason. And so, like you, Laura, I usually take a really long time to make a decision. But I'll have to say this was the scariest, quickest, most certain transition I've ever made. And I feel like each day that goes by in this business, and it's only been 9 weeks, it's like
Yeah.
a stamp of validation every single day for it being the right move. And so, I say for anybody listening too, that is like, it changes really hard for a lot of us. It's really, there's no more, honey. Okay. For anybody that is like really uncomfortable and you're starting to get comfortable being in that uncomfortable situation, it's time to start asking yourself some really good questions in order to make that switch.
Yeah. Like you said, getting comfortable in the uncomfortable, that is exactly how I felt after 7 years with our prior company. I started realizing, okay, maybe either I need to get comfortable with the uncomfortable, or I need to start looking for something else, because eventually that comfort in the discomfort kind of starts really wearing you out emotionally, physically, mentally, like all of that. And I'm so glad that I didn't wait for that to start happening. And we decided to take the leap together. So why social retail? I know a lot of people ask us this question, and I want to know for you, why social retail?
So, hold on. Here, sweetie.
I feel like sometimes it's just for this because we're able to do it with our kids, with our little ones.
It's like, has anyone seen the reel? This is it, everybody. This is it. So, hold on, let's rearrange.
I love it.
So honestly, everything that we were told when coming in, everything, hold on guys, hold on, hang tight one sec.
Okay.
Let me finish my call, okay? Here. All this paper.
And I love that we met when Amalia, the little one in the camera, she was still in your belly, and like we've been working together, and she's so big now. Like, I can't believe she's growing so fast.
With you right now. Okay, so to answer your question, it's like everything we were told when coming in, all the stuff that was really hard to unsee, and was kind of like, the answer is here in your lap. Like, this is a vehicle you've been praying for that you never even knew you wanted, but it is so true. So for one, the systems that we have in place, specifically with us, our company in social marketing, they are so simple.
Yeah.
So it makes the ease of what we do, of this work, of building this business, very simple. Like, we are all so busy. A lot of us are moms listening. It's like the last thing we need is to feel like we are adding more things on our to-do list. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, this is supposed to be adding to our lives, building this side business, right? Not taking away and it's really sucking us dry, right?
Yeah.
It should be something that you are looking forward to, because you are creating something that you know is just going to bring so much more fulfillment into your life. And so the simplicity of our systems, I say first and foremost, are so great. Like, we are given a social strategy to be able to build a social media presence and brand like nothing I've ever seen. Like, you're going to get years worth of content delivered to your inbox every single day to help you build your business through social media, through this online platform.
Yeah.
You know? And that's huge. Like, I don't know many do that. The type of mentorship and leadership we get are coming directly from multiple 6 and 7 figure earners who are laying out the blueprint. You know, like, I heard something just yesterday on the podcast, in fact, where it's like, we talk to so many people that go, I know there's something more that I want. I know there's something that I want to do. I know there's more that I want to build, but I don't know what that is. And I don't know where to start, you know? And it's like taking somebody who wants to build their dream house. Okay. That person's going to go, okay, I know I want a house, but like, I have no idea where to start. But you go talk to a contractor who's going to go, here's the blueprint, how to do it. And you go, okay, now I can picture what that looks like. Now I can go in and design this house, right? And that's kind of what this business is. It's people coming into this going, I know I want more. I know I want to do something. I know I want to create a bigger financial legacy for me, for my family, but I don't know how to do that, and I don't know what that looks like. You're going to step into this business, and you're going to be handed that blueprint.
Yeah. That's so perfect the way you said it.
Yeah, and as long as you plug into that, as long as you're a little coachable, you're going to soar, just like myself, just like Laura has.
Yeah.
And we have that type of mentorship to help guide us and give us that blueprint to success. Two other quick things is we receive daily pay.
Yeah.
This,
huge.
I cannot even tell you how awesome it is. Like, I received my first daily pay the second day of launching my business. And sometimes you get it twice a day. And we're talking daily pay that is helping cover things that inflation is not allowing our current income to cover, like gas, like groceries. For anybody who's got kids that have been in summer camp all summer long, every week, like it really adds up. And so, sorry guys, here, just be gentle with them, okay? So it really helps cover these rising everyday expenses that is really helpful. Like, I just heard that the average household family is going to need at least an extra $250 a month, if that, just to cover some full expenses.
Yeah.
You know, it's rising.
I feel like it's way more here in California, but yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's $250 a week. And yeah, so that's another big thing that has been super helpful. And lastly, this model, it's so different than anybody who's ever had any experience with a traditional network marketing company or in your own corporate job, right? Like, you don't have to build a team of people who want to build a business. Hey, in order to see success here.
Yeah.
You can strictly share your affiliate things that you love and share this with your friends and family and customers and still build a big, beautiful business without having to touch a team at all.
Yeah.
So those are some major differences.
That was the first thing when we both looked at the comp plan. I was like, is this for real? Because, like, I mean, we both have that accounting background. We both have a degree in accounting, so we know numbers. And I'm like, Tiffany, are you sure? Are you sure? You know? And I'm like, I'm ready. Let's do it. Like, we could not join fast enough, especially when you've had experience. And I feel like in general, like in life, when you've had life experience, you know what to look out for. You know what, when something is good, you know it and you recognize it so much faster. So that's kind of what our experience was with social retail. So I just have one more question for you. How did you, so we both started in May, and it wasn't even like the beginning of May. I think we had, by the time we got our products in, but we already were all in with the business and we know products like and ingredients when we see it. So we were ready to share about this opportunity. So I would say like it was a full 3 weeks. Our first month wasn't even a full month. It was like 3 weeks. And then in your second month, you 2.5 times your month one earnings. How did you do that? Because I know
Oh,
you've shared that with our team call, but I want everyone else to hear it too.
I still am like, oh, it's so crazy. So my first almost 4 weeks, I was able to earn my first four figures in our business, which was just that alone. I was like, okay, I was told it could happen, but to actually do it, you're like, okay, this is very real.
Yeah.
This is very real income that is going to impact our family immediately. And so when month two came, the very cool thing was this is something that every single person who joins us today or now is going to be able to take advantage of through the end of August. Our company offered these double rank up bonus promotions. So every time you rank advance, and my goodness, like Laura, you rank advance, I don't know, like 4 times your first month, like same here, 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
So we've just continued to do that. And so every time you're ranking, you're earning double bonuses on top of the bonuses that you're already earning. And so when month two came around, by my 8th week, which just hit last week, opened up the daily pay and the commissions and the bonuses. And I was like, oh my goodness, I hit the multiple 4-figure mark, and I not only doubled my income, but I 2.5x
Yeah.
my income for my first 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And so just being able to take advantage of that, it's just really leaning into the systems and just following the blueprint. Like, it's a very simple formula, and people are attracted to this business, to this model. The products that we're using, this Live Clean line, like these are products that people are searching for. That's so pretty. Like, we are using and utilizing products that people are Googling for every single day, that people are needing, people are wanting. And so that goes without saying. So just the combination of that, and then really attracting a team of women who are seeing the same vision and who are taking it and running with it.
Yeah.
So like this is on the table for every single person listening. And I talk to women every single day who are like, okay, I can see myself doing that. Like, I'm just an everyday mom. Like, I've got 3 little kids, 6 and under, I've got the corporate background. I'm busy just like everybody else. And like, if I can do this, you can do this.
Yeah.
Like,
And you did it all while moving, looking for a house, trying to sell a house. Like, you're just, she, I don't think you've ever touched your laptop, right? You've done everything from your phone. And most of us are on our phones, just on social media right here every single day, sometimes just mindlessly scrolling, and you can monetize on that.
Totally. Yeah. If you're watching this right now, then you can build this business.
Yeah.
We've been back and forth from Dallas to Louisiana because we are in the process of moving, and I've been able to do all that. Like, yeah, we literally started traveling 2-3 months ago looking for a house, and I have built a multiple 4-figure income in that time. And I take my little notebook and I take my pen, and that's how I run this business.
Yeah.
You know?
So simple.
Yeah.
So simple. I love it. So if you guys have any questions, you can drop them in the comments, message me or Tiffany, but we are going to have a call this week talking about exactly what we do, what our company's all about, how you can join and do this with us. If that's something that you're interested in, please message me or Tiffany. We'll give you the link. It's going to be a super short call, very, very informative. And if you can't make it live, of course, we'll have the recording for you. But You guys, this has changed both of our lives so much. And you can see like how busy Tiffany is. I'm a mom. I started this when my second was 2 months old, like a newborn, you guys. And I've already exceeded what I was doing in my prior company that took me 7 years to comfortably build. I've already exceeded that just in my second month. And we're both on our way to exceed our highest going into our third month too. So, whether you're looking for something extra on the side to help with all these rising prices like gas and groceries and summer camp and school and, daycare, whatever it is, or you're wanting to build a serious, lucrative, income, full-time income for your family, you can do this. And all you need is your phone. and we'll help you along the way. So thank you so much for joining me, Tiffany. I know it's Sunday morning, Sunday Funday Family Day, and you guys are going to start packing to move. Oh my gosh, so exciting. We have a lot to celebrate together for. So thank you so much. Do you have any final thoughts you want to share?
No, I mean, I would hop on that call this week if you can. It'll really give you a lot more like kind of like meat into the business, like how exactly you earn, what that looks like, what it looks like to get started, how to get started.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just last words, like if you're watching this, if you're listening to this, I always say there's a reason why you've ended up here. Like something is tugging at you, and we can't always put our finger on what that is. But again, it's making the uncomfortable decisions that are going to help grow and change your life. Like if not, things are really, they're going to stay the same. And if you're okay with that, great. If not, then it's time to make some uncomfortable decisions. And it could be hopping on an opportunity call this week with us, and you might be surprised because it could just be the vehicle that you have been praying for so long, and you just don't know what you don't know yet. So anyway, thank you for having me, Laura. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll chat with everyone else either in the comments or in our DMs, and we'll make sure to get that link out for you guys.
All right.
All
Have a great
right. Thanks, you too. Bye.